Oh yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get this party started. You're not supposed to be on the screen. Hold on. All right. Okay. We live. I need some people to let me know how we looking, how we sounding before we get started. We got a lot to talk about. This is last minute, so I hope y'all can hear me. So if somebody could let me know in the comment section what we looking like, I would appreciate it. Audio test, video test, sounds okay. Somebody else confirm, please. Are we looking all right? Let me put my freaking glasses on because I can't see. You can be in the shot. All good. Sounds good. That's fantastic. I want to monitor myself, so let me put this on. Hold up, y'all. All right, music too loud. Is the music too loud? Can you hear my voice okay? Cam Mackey says Terry's shirts get tighter and tighter the more he shills. This man is not lying to you. We got a lot to talk about today. You want to sip? Ha! You can't have none. I ain't sharing, baby. All right, last minute live stream. I wasn't planning on streaming on a Saturday. Weekend streams don't typically do okay, but we're going to do it anyways. And just for a moment, let's vibe out to the music. All right, somebody said that the audio is very thin. All right, let me make sure the mic is correct. Oh, that's the reason. We should be back in business. We should be back in business now. Please confirm. Y'all know how live streams are, man. 1 minute, everything works great. The next time you go to stream, don't nothing work right. So, microphone should be back where it should be. I think it's because when I plugged in this headphone and switched the microphone to that. So, somebody please confirm before we get the shilling. Much better. I like to hear that. All right, so I'm going to try to make this stream not too long. A few things I need to say. First of all, thank you to everybody who tuned in. I know this was not scheduled. I didn't announce this. But I saw a comment today on Manny Ortiz's video that, to be honest, it pissed me off. It pissed me off. So we got to talk about this today. And that is this art of shilling, okay? Because I've been getting called a shill a lot lately, okay? Even so much that I've started calling myself a shill. Like, I actually have merch on the way, okay? Y'all about to see. I ain't saying nothing about it, but I got some merch on the way. Got a little smudge on my camera lens. I don't like that. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so let's get the housekeeping stuff out the way. First of all, thank y'all for tuning in. It is Saturday, 5:05 p.m. we gonna start it off how we always do with the roll call. Let me know where you from in the comments while I go through all of the housekeeping stuff. All right. So right now, I don't know how many people are in here, but let me know where you from. And while you are doing that, a few things. I get these questions every stream, so I'm gonna nip them in the bud. All right. Make sure y'all check the comment section, because a lot of the questions that you'll probably ask can be answered by looking in the comment section, such as, what streaming software are you using? ECAMM Live. Shout out to ECAMM for sponsoring today's video. If you have a Mac and you want to get into streaming but you don't know how, just use ECAMM. It's like, for real, the simplest thing since sliced bread. You can put overlays, different scenes, all of that crap. And there's a free 14-day trial for you if you want to check it out. But it's only for Macs. If you Windows, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? That's the first thing. I got some hot, fresh Black Rifle coffee. You want some? Ha! I'm not sharing. You can't have none. Woo! That was funny to me. I don't know about y'all, but that was funny to me. All right, so yeah, ECAMM is hosting today's stream, so shout out to ECAMM. Put my glasses on because I can't see. I'm looking for a coffee sponsor also. So the thing is, it can't be trash coffee. So, you know, working on that. But anyways, there we go. I can see now. All right, so I'm Cleveland, Ohio. I'm gonna do the roll call in 1 minute. But we talked about ECAMM. All right, that's the first thing. The second thing is shout out to Go Team. Channel memberships launched on the last live stream. I was so hyped to get it started. I didn't think anybody would join Go Team. Our first stream, like 10 people joined. Fire. So if I'm drinking Black Rifle coffee right now, but if you want to join Go Team, and it's just all about community, supporting this channel, if you like what I do, hit the join button next to the subscribe button. Hit the join button to join Go Team. There will be perks and stuff coming for Go Team. But right now, this is just a community that I'm trying to build. And if you like what I do, I would love for you to join. I would love for you to freaking join. Shout out to Go Team. All of the equipment and everything that I'm using, you can find in the description. Right now, we are currently using the Sony ZV-E1 with the Viltrox 24mm f1.8. The microphone is a DJI Mic 2 hidden inside this mic holder. And I have the link for the mic holder also in the description. Now, I can't guarantee you that you'll be able to get one because the guy who makes them 3D prints them, and usually I sell them out. He don't have none. So, but if you want one of these, then you can get that, okay? And all of my LUTs and everything are in the description, all right? So I'm not gonna waste y'all time today. I'm gonna go through the roll call. We got an early super chat from my boy Cam Mackey already. Shout out to Cam Mackey. One of the best doing it right now on YouTube in the camera space, hands down. I won't even argue about it. He's weird. He got a real funny smell to him. And he likes Asian food. That boy love that Asian food. I got stories, y'all, but you know, I love you, Cam. And thanks for finally shipping my package. But yeah, Cam with the $9.99 super chat already. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. And anybody else who drops a super chat, I know it's not required, but the fact that you are willing to take money that you worked hard for and you wanted to donate to this cause and support this channel, it's just fire. So thank you. So shout out to Go Team. Can you change pin and other comments? Let me see if I could change the pin comment now that this is live, because I couldn't before. So hold on 1 second, because I would like to put all of this in the pin comment. It's a good point, my boy. Please hold. Can I pin a comment? I don't know. Live chat. Anyways, I guess we can't pin a comment, but neither here nor there. Shout out to Cam for the super chat and his love for Asian food. Anyways, let's go ahead and get through these early comments. I don't suspect a lot of people are going to show up today, but that's all right. We got a lot to say today. Hilarious title. Shilling and chilling, baby. Sheeps for Jesus. Yo, yo, yo. Terry said, get ready for a roller coaster. This about to be a roller coaster, y'all. We're going to piss some people off today. We out here just chilling and chilling. Hey, hey. Sounds okay. All good here. Audio good. Terry's shirts get tighter and tighter the more he shills. Absolutely. Audio switch. All right, we got past all that. Kofi, what up? There we go. Sounds good. I'm waiting for more people to join this roll call. Much better, much better. There we go, Shill. That's crispy. Good job. Fair enough. Sounds great. Loud and Gucci. Good to go. Helmet switch up. So Manny got this for taking pictures of kids in Africa. That's not what I'm talking about. But we're going to talk about that in a second. Well, shout out to Manny Ortiz. That's my boy. Shilling and chilling. Absolutely. Clinton, Maryland in the house. There we go. Now we getting somewhere. Rochester in the house. Yo, what's going on in New York, bro? What's going on in New York? Y'all are wilding over there. Listen. I'm about to get into the subject in a minute. But what is going on in New York? First of all, y'all setting people on fire in the subway. Why? Why are y'all doing stuff like this? You know, rest in peace the lady who, I can't believe somebody did that to her. It's just disgusting and sickening. And excuse my French, I hope he ride in hell. But why are y'all doing stuff like that? Okay, the next thing is in New York, 14 correction officers just got fired from New York City Corrections Department. You want to know why? Because they killed a man handcuffed to a chair. Why are y'all doing stuff like this? And then lastly, the New York City commissioner just resigned. You want to know why? Because he got accused of misconduct, bribing an employee, and the allegations, allowing her to get excess overtime to a fact where she made $200,000 in overtime this year for favors. Y'all are wilding in New York. Y'all different. Y'all are different. But shout out to New York in the house. Okay. SoCal in the house. I was just there like 2 weeks ago. Minneapolis in the house. The Bronx in the house. Another psychopath. All of y'all crazy in New York. Toronto in the house. Kofi in the house. Another Toronto where everybody lives. Everybody in YouTube is from Toronto. Another live. Yes, I promise y'all I'm about to get on the schedule. Life be so hectic. My kids be like, they be, I don't have them a whole lot like I used to, but, which is a whole different story. But, you know, trying to balance all that. I've been so inundated with videos and work. You know, the end of the year, these brands go crazy with budgets and stuff. I haven't been able to stick to a schedule, but here we are. I appreciate you pulling up. Black Rifle Coffee is the best. Drinking Starbies. Here you go. We already talked about our super chat from Cam Mackey. Hey, Cam always throwing cash. Trust me. Especially in Asian restaurants. Cam is gonna kill me for this, but you know what? Payback. Cam made a photo of me, and there was this this half-naked dude, super skinny, sweaty, and he photoshopped my face onto it, and then proceeds to show everybody this picture that apparently I sent to him. So Cam, you know, Kofi knows what's up. Oh, Cam Mackey, I love you, bro. Shout out to my boy Kofi, another super chat. Oh my God, bro. Lumix told me to get his seat to talk about the S9. What?
That is good, bro. Shilling and chilling. Oh man, shout out to Kofi, man. Canadian $20 means we get like $3 in super chats in the US, but I appreciate you either way. Shout out to Go Team. If you like this channel and what I do, please take a second and hit the join button next to subscribe and join the Go Team. It just started last week. We already like 10 members strong, man. I would love for this to be like something I could be proud of. So hit that join button. Shout out to Kofi for the super chat. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you so much. Wave Vision. Hey, Shayna, let's go. What am I filming on? Sony ZV-E1 24mm f1.8. This camera gave me all types of problem last week with overheating. I got a little cooler from David Manning. Shout out to David Manning. And hopefully we won't have no overheating problems. Yeah, y'all wilding in New York. Y'all are crazy. New York and Gotham looking real similar. This is a great point. My boy Lee Zavitz in the house. Shills unite. My guy. The Spare Tech Room had to step away from editing for the next video to come in here and rep. Go Team, y'all. Shout out to Spare Tech Room. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to Go Team. If you want to know what it's all about, hit the join button next to the subscribe button. It's all about community, supporting this channel. I love y'all. It's not required, but if you do, hey, shout out to Go Team. There are perks coming soon. Houston in the house. London, UK in the house. Indiana in the house. Another super chat in the house from David Scott Bowles, one of the longtime supporters of this channel. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that so much. Got to hear this story one day. All right, love me some Asian. I cannot tell you what. I can't tell you, but shout out to Cam Mackey. And for New Year's, Cam asked me that everybody would buy him a pack of ramen. Okay, so yeah, Lee is in the house. Lee is the GOAT. Black excellence, let's go. Hey, just excellence, period, plus black excellence. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with the subject at hand. And that is this topic of shilling, right? Now, what I would like to do is shut up for about 30 seconds. And I want you to go in the comment section and give me a brief description of how you feel right now about the word shill. Oh, wait, I got coffee to drink anyways. Go ahead. I don't see any comments yet. I don't see any comments yet. Okay. All right. That didn't go how I planned it. This word shill has been getting thrown around in the YouTube community so much, especially this last year. Now, let me give a disclaimer, because there's been a lot of drama and beef surrounding the YouTube community, this word shill, and I just don't subscribe to none of it, right? I don't entertain drama. I don't get into drama. A lot of the people in the YouTube community, no matter what their opinions are, I consider friends, right? So just because we friends don't mean I have to agree with you. And also, just because I disagree with you doesn't mean that we're not friends, all right? Now, saying that, I don't have any ill feelings towards anybody in the YouTube community. I don't want nobody taking pieces of this live and going running with it and clipping it and trying to make things into something that it's not, all right? But this word shill has been getting thrown around so much in the YouTube community, specifically the camera niche. And it, you know, the last 2 or 3 years, there have been some backlash. Excuse me. But it really got bad about a year ago when a group of us were invited to Japan by Lumix. And I don't want to make this seem like this is the cause of it, but I noticed that this situation was a catalyst, at least in the YouTube community, specifically the little, you know, camera niche that nobody cares about. All right. So the idea behind this word shill is a person who has no identity to themselves and will do whatever for these brands for money. And let me tell you my first problem with this. It's okay when your favorite NBA athlete, LeBron, Steph Curry, the name goes Kyrie, okay? Anybody who has an endorsement, a deal, anything like that, it's okay for them to sign a multi-million-dollar contract to shill, right? Because they're accepting money in exchange for promoting a brand. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares when LeBron pop up with a $10 million one-year deal with Nike. I'm getting to all of these comments in a minute. All right. Nobody cares when they do it. Nobody cares when their favorite football player signs an endorsement or they get paid in a commercial. Y'all don't say anything when Chris Paul is in State Farm commercials. Obviously, he's not an insurance salesperson, but he still does it. And he did it because he got the bag for it. He got paid for it. And you know what's crazy? Nobody said a freaking word about it. Nobody said a word about it. But for some reason, when us YouTubers, call me what you want, YouTuber, video creator, whatever. I don't identify with none of that. I just make videos. I'm not a filmmaker. I'm none of that. I just make videos about cameras and tech that I like. But when little old tight shirt Terry gets paid for a video, I don't trust him. He's a shill. I'm unsubscribing. Like, says she's a shill. And the first question I have is why is it okay when a major celebrity gets paid for a sponsorship and endorsement, but when content creators, YouTubers, whatever you want to call us, when we do videos where we get paid or it's an endorsement, it's a problem? Somebody please answer this for me in the chat. I'm going back to the chat right now before I move on with this. All right, let me put my glasses back on. Somebody answer this. Why is this such a big deal when content creators do paid videos? Please explain this to me. To the comment section. Shilling is expected when you know where YouTube money comes from. Fair enough. I think I saw y'all talking about this one on Threads, and I literally had to Google shilling. I made that make for you. Man, I made that make for you. I'm hearing myself in my ear. I'm getting duplicates. It confuses me. All right. Cam says shilling is how he affords all this ramen that we've talked about. All right. BG Tech Life, a person who acts like they're an enthusiast but just doing it to sell products. You know what? I respect that. Let me offer perspective. Okay. This, my friend, is a Black Magic Pixis. Please hold. This is a Sony Alpha 7R5. Okay. And this right here is an Insta360 Ace Pro 2. And I got one more example for you. And this right here is a DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. Now, I'm just somebody who loves gadgets, okay? I don't need any more gadgets. I don't need any more cameras. I don't need no more drones. But guess what? When I get them, even if they're only incrementally better than the one I had before, it might not even be better than the one I had before. But the fact that it's a new piece of technology that I get to use gets me hyped. So if I get this product and I'm excited about it, whether I'm getting paid or not for it, and I choose to get paid for it, and my enthusiasm shows through that, you saying I'm a shill because I'm getting paid to talk about a product I'm excited about, which I'm not putting a weapon to your head saying that you must buy this. Y'all are grown-ups of your own free will and liberty. And I'm not specifically talking to you, bro. I know you support this channel. You always in the comments. I appreciate you. But I'm glad you brought this up because in essence, y'all are saying that if you are excited when a brand involves money, then you're a shill. I don't subscribe to that. I just don't. But I appreciate your perspective. That's your dream. Yeah, I'm telling you. Okay. What if you just like a lot of tech? You just, okay. And this is why I said I respect your comment in that perspective. Because I just love tech. For real. Athletes definitely be promoting garbage, but nobody says nothing about it. Nobody says nothing about it. Snoop Dogg, okay, somebody just mentioned Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg be on all types of BS ads. People don't say nothing. Because it's Snoop Dogg? Oh, because he's a celebrity, it's okay. But if TerryWarfield does it, how dare you get paid for this? If Cam Mackey does it, how dare Cam recommend this product that he's excited about and get paid for it? Kofi Aboa does it. He's been whole attacked online. Okay, Snoop Dogg. But it's expected with YouTubers. I just think we were just under the impression that it wasn't the case. Now we know, no hard feelings. Let me digest this one real quick. I'm gonna come back to that. I bought a Solo stove because of Snoop Dogg. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me pause real quick. Shout out to Go Team. Shout out to everybody who's dropped super chat so far. I appreciate y'all so much. If you want to support this channel, if you like what I do, take a moment, hit the join button so you can join Go Team. It's just a community that we're building here, and it supports the channel. I really appreciate it. There will be perks coming soon, so make sure you hit join if you have not already to support the channel. And if you have dropped a super chat, I appreciate you so much. Totally not required, but if you did, I thank you. And if you are thinking about it, I definitely also appreciate that so much, and it definitely helps support me and my family, and that's love, y'all. I really appreciate that. All right, this is interesting right here. People are used to YouTubers reviewing technology. I was waiting for this comment. People are used to YouTubers reviewing technology as journalists that have a hard time distinguishing YouTubers who are not reviewing as a journalist, but as enthusiasts. Why do people automatically associate YouTubers with journalism? That is my question. Fair perspective, but why? What makes me a journalist? Let's Google the definition of journalist. Oops, that's definitely not the play. What is the definition of journalist? Just so we are absolutely clear. A person who writes for newspapers, magazines, or news websites, or prepares news to be broadcast. Let me read this again. And this is a fair perspective that SS dropped in the comments on why it's a problem when YouTubers get paid, but it's not a problem when celebrities get paid. Let's read the definition of journalist again. Let's read what he typed, or he or she. I'm gonna assume, because that's Morpheus, it's probably a dude. People are used to YouTubers reviewing technology as journalists and have a hard time distinguishing YouTubers who are not reviewing as a journalist, but as enthusiasts. Now, let's reread this definition. A person who writes for newspapers, magazines, or news websites, or prepares news to be broadcast. And I made this a priority to talk about because when I dropped this question on Threads, this is one of the responses. And honestly, this might be the same person who dropped that comment over there. I think it's wild that people automatically associate content creators or YouTubers with journalism. I'm not covering no news. I mean, sometimes I guess I do talk about rumors and stuff like that. But aside from that, 99% of the videos I make are not being made from a journalist perspective. I'm an enthusiast who just happens to get paid. I appreciate that. All right. I think it's more of a case-by-case basis. Recently, one of my favorite channels did an ad for Temu, and I about barfed. This channel has always preached quality and quantity and then goes to do a Temu ad. Fair perspective. Fair perspective. But why does it matter? Why does it matter? If you are my age, I'm almost 40 years old. I hate to put that out there, but I'm almost 40. We grew up with commercials. Every 6 or 7 minutes on TV, you are getting hit with commercials. And you know what we used to do if we weren't interested? We would just let it play and forget about it. So I don't understand why, even if it's an ad that doesn't appeal to you, why did it make you almost barf? Why is it that big of a deal? And I'm not discounting the way you feel, but I'm just curious as to why is it such a big deal? Taking deals with brands is okay. People need to take accountability for how... Get this man an award. Let's reread this. Taking deals with brands is okay. People need to take accountability for how they spend their money. Woo-hoo. Say it louder for the people that... Side note, shout out to the ZVE1. It has not overheated yet. And then I want to talk about Manny in a minute. Just because I make a video on this right here, which may not appeal to you, product might suck, whatever. Does that mean that because I made a video about that you must go buy it? Now, there's a part of this that accepts that I am a quote unquote influencer, right? And my words do have influence to people who care what I have to say. That's fair. And you know what? I accept that part of the responsibility of this whole SHILL problem. But at the end of the day, y'all are grown, bro. And sis, it is your job to do your due diligence before buying anything. I don't care if it was Jesus that reviewed a camera. Shout out to Jesus. I am not making you buy anything. I'm glad somebody said that. All right. They can't grasp the understanding of making the videos that pay to fund the videos so you want to make personally. All right, let's be real. In the last 2 months, I have taken more sponsorships than I probably have ever. I got paid for them, all of them. A good amount of money too. And I just don't understand why that is such a problem for some people. Now I'm going to give you, I know I asked for y'all perspective, but I'm going to give you my perspective on why I think it's a problem. Because again, somebody just said in the comment section that they bought some silly thing because of Snoop Dogg. Let me give you my perspective on why I feel like, honestly, y'all, and this is not directed at anybody, not you. I mean, but if the shoe fit, wear it. I think there's this. Okay, hear me out. If Shaquille O'Neal does an ad about a bar of soap, it's okay. Nobody says anything about it. But if Terry were to make an ad and get paid about a bar of soap, Everybody would, as Joker said, will lose their mind. And here's what I think the reality is. Part of it. People feel like celebrities are out of reach, right? So there's no misplaced sense of entitlement or anything like that. I can't touch that celebrity. So whatever they do is their business. But a content creator that you watch on YouTube all the time, some people, and I know this is not indicative of everybody, they develop this personal relationship or hatred towards you and feel like because you're just a common YouTuber that we're equal. And I think some of it is misplaced jealousy. I'm not saying everybody, but I think some of it is misplaced jealousy. How dare you get paid, normal person, for this video when I'm going to work? You don't deserve to get paid for this product. That's one of my theories. I think some of it is, some people feel like you're just a norm. You get what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm not explaining it the right way. Okay, anyways. Let's move on. I will trust a YouTuber before I will ever trust a celebrity. So when my favorite YouTuber is found to be shilling, it casts doubt. But it's a business, so it to be expected. So again, let's go back to the question. What is a shill? Let's look it up. What is the definition of a shill? Oh, wow. An accomplice of a hawker, gambler, or swindler who acts as an enthusiast customer to entice or encourage others. So I want y'all to be mindful that when you are using this word, this is what you're saying. I am an accomplice of an hawker, a gambler, and a swindler. And I'm only using my enthusiasm to encourage others. That's wild disrespectful. Wild disrespectful. That's crazy. All right, as a YouTuber myself who is still building his community and channel, I think doing videos on things you love, whether it's something you may not use, people just want honest feedback. Now, this is where I can understand the opposite side. And I still stand on what I said. You are, at the end of the day, you are of your own intelligence, prudence. You should be doing your own due diligence before you buy anything. As a competent adult, these are your duties. However, I get people just want honest feedback. And I think I'm willing to accept that position. When somebody's getting paid and they're not being honest about it. But then that goes into a whole downward spiral of, well, is it a review? Is it an overview? Is it a pit? You get into all of that. But this is why, before you buy anything, I always say to check several different places to confirm or deny the information that you just got on said product. So while I understand this, how people just want honest feedback, you can't take my opinion as the only thing that you can stand on when it comes to buying something. Because I might think that this is amazing. As a matter of fact, let me go get something. I'll be right back, chat. Please hold. Oh, I'm about to blow y'all. Wait for this one. Y'all know what I went to get. You know what I went to get. The Lumix S9. And I'm glad you made this comment. Honest feedback. I'm so glad you brought this up. And I haven't said much about this. Now it's my time to shine, baby. All right. When this camera came out, we all were called shills for being excited about it. Mind you, we weren't even paid. So what? They flew us to Japan. Okay. Like, oh my God, get over it, bro. You mad? I'm not talking to you. But the other person who was mad that they flew us to Japan, hey, it was a great trip. I had some good food. I had some really good food. But that didn't change how I felt about the Lumix S9. I would have felt the exact same way about this freaking camera, whether we went somewhere like Japan or not. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm using this to prove a point. Okay. My honest feedback on this camera is that I think it's a fantastic camera for the money. And I stand on that a year after this camera has been announced. I didn't say it was perfect. I didn't say you better go out right now and sell a kidney to buy one. But for the money, I think the camera is fantastic. That is my feedback. Honest feedback. But because the next person doesn't agree with that, I must be a liar and a shill because you don't accept my honest feedback. And that's the problem with this whole theorem right here. You can't discredit somebody's quote unquote honesty until they give you a reason to think that they're dishonest, right? You can't call me a liar when you never caught me in a lie. So for people that were saying he's not being honest about the Lumix S9, says who? Oh, because I went to Japan, I must be lying. I just don't subscribe to that. I was very honest about my opinions on this camera, as a lot of us were. We were excited about some of the things this camera did and not so excited about others. But guess what? I feel that way about this camera, which I just came back from a Sony trip. And I feel the same way about this camera. I hate some things of it. I love some things of it. I haven't even really started using it yet, but for what I know about it, I hate some things about it already. I hate some things about the Action 5 Pro. And every other camera and device I have, I hate some things about it. But some of the things I hate, the next person might love. So does that make me dishonest because we disagree? And that's the problem with this theory. Another super chat in the building. Let's go ahead and get it cracking. I love gadgets. I just want to play with them all. The Drone Dad, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I don't trust Snoop Dogg. I don't trust that joke either. I'm gonna be honest with you. YouTube is the new Consumer Reports. I would rather get a product review on YouTube. That's fair. Snoop Dogg had a smokeless cigarette. That's hilarious. Tech excites us, but we still need to be honest. Pros and cons. So, I think it depends. If I'm making a video that is an overview from a brand, without my opinions, I think that's a little different from me calling something a review. But I do agree. But again, somebody, like, I'm willing to accept certain things that the next person might call trash. I don't expect cameras to be perfect. So anyways, your poly cameras, yeah. This poly word. Best comment today. Super chat for BG Tech Life. I'm a shill, I guess, because I'm literally excited about every damn near thing. Hey, shills unite, baby. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, man. All right, Kofi says it's kind of a weird crossroad when we all agree camera gear is good, but also when new gear comes out and there aren't many negatives, it's a bad thing. It confuses me sometimes. Fair. Great comment. Man, I'm supposed to be filming my Welcome to 2025. But I'm stuck here. I appreciate you, man. I find that a lot of people expect to receive amazing, woo, sis. Woo, let's talk about that. I find that a lot of people expect to receive an amazing, high quality content for free and don't appreciate that for a lot of creators that this is work that pays the bills. This could not be more spot on. Because people expect us to do this for free. I'm gonna use Cam Mackey as an example. Now, personally, the only thing I really put into my videos is time, which time is our most precious commodity, right? But then you got people like Cam who might have a $10,000 budget for a video that a brand gave them, but they'll turn around, and Kofi does the same, and they'll spend 75% of the budget on the production to show off said product. And you know what? After they do all of that, they put all this work, they organize teams, hours of work, hours of filming, hours of labor, and they put it on YouTube for free. Y'all gonna be like, oh, he got paid affiliate sales. So he still did it for free. There's still the likelihood or chance that he might upload that video and nobody buys anything. And even still, it's a small percentage, and people expect it for free. Which is fine. I mean, that's what we accept as being content creators. But the expectation that you better do it how I want to do it because I'm the viewer. You better do it the way I want to. You're only allowed to get paid when I say you can get paid. You better not say anything I don't like or I'm unsubscribing. The entitlement of today's viewers is wild. Facts. Bills have to be paid. Equipment has to be bought. At least the creators being transparent. I would tell somebody in a heartbeat, I got paid for this video, bro. Paid for it. Let me answer this FaceTime real quick. Hi, I'm currently live, C-Kid TV. You want to say hi to the people? Tell them what up. What's up, man? Tell chat what up. Hey, that's C-Kid TV, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check my boy out. He has, what, 130,000 some subscribers now? Why I gotta tell? Hold on.
You know I'm about to pull up and troll.
What? You got the notification?
Hey, I'm about to pull up.
Hey, pull up there. We talk about shilling.
All right.
Shout out my guy, Devin. But yeah, Bill, I'm super transparent. In fact, the video I'm about to upload tomorrow, at the beginning of the video, this is what I said. I got paid by DJI for this video. I did. And guess what? So what? You don't like it, don't watch it. And I also tell people that just because I got paid does not mean that I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. I don't work with companies that try to dictate what I talk about. I even tell DJI every comparison, like they had me compare against the Ace Pro 2. I told them, you know I'm going to be honest, right? You know I'm going to tell the truth, right? You know I'm not going to try to make the Action 5 seem better in ways than the Ace Pro 2 when it's not. And they said, okay. Same way with every comparison I make for DJI. They are one of the best companies I work with because they don't try to dictate what I say. And they're okay with me being fair. I think everyone knows what people actually make off AdSense. It would be different. We need those sponsors. Y'all be thinking we making a killing off AdSense, bro. I probably make $1,200, $1,300 a month off of AdSense. It ain't like, it's money, but it ain't money. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a conflict of interest that Shaq promotes JCPenney and owns Brooks Brothers. I didn't know either one of those. Yet nobody says anything about Shaq. I watch YouTube reviews because I want an honest opinion. If I can't trust the review, what's the point of watching it? I mean, this is fair, I guess. But here's my problem with this. Even when we are being honest, guess what we get called? Liars because you got paid. There's no way you could be telling the truth because you got paid. So this is why I say you have to be prudent as an adult before you make a purchasing decision. You can't just trust the opinion of one person. Yet, if Kyrie Irving makes a video, nobody question his authenticity. I appreciate your perspective, but you know, I just think as adults we got to do better. We as YouTube viewers we got to do better. If a review don't float your, you know what? Now you about to open up a can of worms. It's almost like YouTube viewers have this misplaced sense of entitlement. Because, oh man, if you don't believe what I say, you could just go watch another video or unsubscribe. But when people don't agree with me on YouTube, they must let me know how they disagree, how my facts are wrong, how I got paid so I must be lying, and how they're unsubscribing. I'm unsubscribing from you, Terry. So, let me go cry in the corner real quick. Like, bye. And I appreciate everybody, like everybody who subscribes. And I don't expect everybody to like me. I don't. I accept for every person that like me, there's probably 3 people that don't. Every subscriber I get, I probably lose 3. That's fair. But my point is, as viewers, you're not going to trust everybody. So you have to be a prudent adult and go find other videos and other sources of information instead of just placing all your trust in one person that you've literally never met. I'd rather watch a paid video than hearing how great, life-changing, and how they can't breathe without Squarespace. Maybe they can. Don't watch it. Why is it a problem that they have an ad for Squarespace? I have a ad several times a month for Artlist. Guess what I say? I use them every video. I do. I tell you, as a creator, I don't know what I would be without them. I don't. Why is that a problem? I mean, fair, but an ad is an ad. Also, disclaimer, never heard of shilling before, so I'm staying quiet in this discussion. The reason that shilling is a thing is because this is what all of us camera content creators are getting called when we make sponsored content. He's a shill. So much so that we've just started calling ourselves shills. It's funny at this point. Glad to know I'm not the only dude that's almost 40 still pushing out content. Hey, I'm 39. I'm proud of it. Everyone wants to see the scandalous video about the cons of a product. So they assume the lack of cons in the video means we're shilling to the brand for financial gain. But every product has cons. This is a very true perspective. I need to think on this one real quick. So I'm required, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Because I got paid, I must tell you every pro and every con. And I'm just challenging this. When again, it is our job as adults to sift through what we think is good information and bad information. Because I got paid, there's an expectation that I must tell you everything wrong with it. And if I don't, then that must mean that I'm paid to not say so. Right? Oh, I'm definitely trusting Jesus. You turn 43 months, you old, bro. What's been the biggest payout? Well, in one, man, that's a hard question. Because I've done partnerships with companies who have come back several times and it's amounted to $12,000-$13,000. I know people who have signed $50,000-$100,000 contracts. So, like, I think my biggest month ever was probably November, December. I'll be transparent. I don't care. Between November, December, I probably pulled in $30,000+. Now, you know, we talked about some of this on the last live stream. Just because somebody makes that, like, it's not all profit. You know, there's business expenses, there's the, you know, deductions, there's taxes and all of that. But it was a blessing for sure. It's just about access. There you go. Another super chat from KSA. Super chat from $5. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I don't want to watch a commercial. I want to watch an honest review. Okay, so let me ask this question. If money's involved, do you consider a review honest? I really want to know what you have to say about this. I'm going to wait for your response. I'm going to go through some more comments, but I want to know what your response is. If somebody got paid, is it possible for them to make an honest review? I want to know your opinion. Nobody disrespected you. No. Brado, let me say this. Okay, I don't feel like anybody's being disrespected. Nor will I disrespect anybody. Nor do I take offense to any of this. This is just conversation. I appreciate all perspectives. I think I've made it pretty clear that I accept everybody's perspective. And I don't think anybody's wrong or right. I'm offering you counters to some of your positions, just like I expect people to do to me. If I say something, challenge it. That's the whole point of dialogue. Shilling to me is when creators only point out the good things when ignoring the bad. That's fair. But again, is that a requirement because they only pointed out the good things? Again, at the end of the day, we're just enthusiasts. We're tech enthusiasts. So why is this requirement there that I must tell you everything about it? When you can go on a company's website and find out every single thing for yourself. Now, I get the whole, you know, I want to see experience and all that stuff, but experiences vary. My experience with this camera and what I do with it and what I need out of it might be totally different than the next person's. I might love it. This might be the perfect camera for me, whether I got paid or not. It might be a terrible choice for somebody else. And I don't feel like it's my job to make sure that you get informed on every single thing about it, good and bad. I'm sorry, I just don't. You could argue that. You could say because you got paid by the brand that it is your job, but nowhere in my job description does it say you must disclose every single thing about said product. I'm sorry. That's nine, gang. If you are sponsored, are you allowed to give negative opinions? Again, let me speak for Terry. I do sponsored videos all the time. And let me tell you something. I say what I don't like about products all the time. Now, there's a way you go about doing it. I don't get on here like, oh, this Black Magic Pixis sucks. No. But yeah, even if it's paid, I still share how I feel about it. I have that conversation beforehand with brands before I accept the sponsorship that, yo, Terry's going to say how he feels about it. And if you don't like that, then we shouldn't proceed with this. I won't make you look bad. But if you're expecting me to just hop on here and say what you want, this ain't that. So I guess this depends on who the person is and the brand partnership and who they work with and the agreement that they have. There are some brands out there that will tell you, hey, we don't want opinions in this. We just want a product overview. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that either, as long as you tell somebody that. In fact, I did a video about this picture frame on my desk where I just said, I'm just telling you what the product is. I don't think there's anything wrong with either way. And again, if somebody makes a video that doesn't give you the information that you're looking for, instead of sitting here, and I'm not saying that anybody in this chat does this, but as content creators, we see it every day, all day in our comment section. Instead of just accepting that this video didn't give you the information that you're looking for, people must tell you, you got paid, you didn't give me the information I was looking for, you're a sellout. Like, this is what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. Every time I mention I got paid for something, as soon as I say something that somebody don't agree with in the comments, I'm a sellout. Because I said something you didn't agree with. Like last time I checked, this was my video. Like, I can say what I want in this video. If you don't like it, guess what the option is? Either move on or make your own YouTube channel and make the perfect video. I'm just venting at this point. Yeah, I say, like Kofi said, I say negative things all the time. As long as you're not a D-bag about it. No brand is gonna want to work with you if you're sitting there, you know, using derogatory terms and all that stuff. Like, the other thing y'all don't realize, a lot of times the brands appreciate when we do point out the negative things. They want to know. They read the comments, you know, and this is how improvements in technology get made when people are vocal about the things that are wrong with it. I never shy away from telling people what I think is wrong with something. I just do it in a tasteful way. I've both enjoyed and learned from many sponsor videos, including yours, but I'm fully aware that it's not a review. I have no issues with it. Keep taking care of your family. No regrets. I appreciate that so much. Side topic. Have you said what camera you're using for this live stream right now? Yes, this is the Sony ZV-E1, and I'm using the Viltrox 24mm f1.8. Don't get caught up on the cameras, y'all. All of today's cameras, any camera from the last freaking 10 years will look amazing as long as you give it enough light. And guess what? It's not perfect. It overheats all the time. I have a cooler on the back of it to prevent it from overheating. Before buying any product gear, I only watch honest reviews from creators. My boy Chris in the building. What up, champ? The legend himself. I think what it boils down to is watch people that you feel like are honest. You know, for every person that thinks I'm honest, there's probably 4 that think I'm dishonest, and vice versa. So if somebody don't give you what you looking for in a way you want it, in a way that you can trust, find somebody else. It's that simple. That's what we used to do back in the day. Like, we would just move on. But now this like revolution, like this revolt from viewers. Like, instead of just moving on to another one, and I'm not saying everybody, but there's a lot of, you know, people revolting. Is that the right word I'm looking for? Revolting? Is that the right word? Rebelling. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. Like, viewers have become very rebellious to creators. And that's what they do. Instead of just moving on to the next video, they rebel. You got paid. I don't trust you. Like, it's crazy. I mean, if you like something that can afford it, buy it. Doesn't matter what somebody else. Thank you not their money, and thank you very much. I could give you all the information in the world. Guess what? You will still never know if it's the right product for you unless you go try it. Now, I appreciate that people trust my opinion, but if it's something that you want to buy, like, I don't let anybody talk me out of something I want to buy, period. If I want to try something, I don't care if you said something negative and you dropped a negative review on it, and, you know, I need to try it for myself. If you're watching something long enough to form, like, to have an impulse to buy it, that means you can afford it, that means you're potentially thinking about owning it. Go buy it and make your own opinion. Form your own opinion about it. There's nothing wrong with watching creators to get ancillary information and opinion, but at the end of the day, you need to go try it. And while I appreciate that people trust creators, I could be talking you out of something that could be a perfect fit for you. You need to go try it for yourself. What's good? That's so what was that about? I can't tell you. Can't tell you. Yo, what's up, chat? Who hit that like button? Yeah, what up, Devin? I watch a bunch of reviews, as you should. If you really pay attention, you can tell when someone running down specs and then when somebody is giving their opinion. Yeah, again, we have to be prudent as viewers and use our deductive reasoning that we were gifted. All right. The reason I watch Justin Porter Media or DPs like David Morefield, because I know they are filmmakers first. Everything they promote will help me as a professional. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy YouTubers. Fair, but they're also YouTubers. Shout out to Justin Porter. So glad I switched to Artlist. So am I. So good. I might try Artlist with their new edition. As you should. Use my link. Art, like for real. Artlist, if you're a creator, goat it. Exactly. You better tell me every freaking pro. You better tell me every freaking con about it. And I want it in a 7-minute video. You better not talk too fast. You better not talk too slow. You better not do any jump cuts. And it better not be a freaking sponsor in it. Like, this is literally what we go through. Entitlement, if you're being honest, it's just your opinion. If you're not being honest, it's a commercial. That's fair. And I didn't say everybody was entitled. I said specifically some. We don't get paid to review things. We get paid to showcase products. People were always aware of this until recently when envious Karen started to cry about terms and misleading people. Oh. Well, there's some this is not 100% true because some brands do, well, I guess it is true. Cuz some brands will position it like we just want to showcase or review. People were always aware of this until recently when envious Karen started to cry about terms and misleading people. So Cam has very strong opinions about certain people, okay? And that's Cam. And I respect his opinion. I'm not mad at him for it. I tell him all the time, hey, bro, don't let me change how you feel about somebody. Yep, Sony ZV-E1 plus 24mm f1.8 from Viltrox. But a lot of times we still state the obvious in our opinions, and 90% of brands respect it and respect our authenticity to our audience. Absolutely. Shill Tuber gang, my boy Jason Morris in the building. Shout out Jason. I think nowadays so many channels have changed, which is expected. This is a great. I'm gonna, you know what? That comment right there, that could get real nasty. 360 Jeezy. I have been sent products for free and I have refused to do a video on them because they were so bad. I told the company their products sucked. Not ideal to get free stuff or sponsorships. All right. Chad brought up a great point that I was going to bring up, and this will probably be the last thing I bring up before we end this because I didn't want this live to go super long. It's already an hour and some change. So before we get into this, first of all, shout out everybody who has been kicking it with here. It's like 50, 60 people here at one point. I wasn't expecting that many people to pull up on a Saturday, especially a Saturday afternoon. So shout out to everybody who pulled up. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the super chats. Man, I say it all the time. I'm so grateful. You didn't have to do that. Supports me, supports my family. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody in Go Team. If you have not joined Go Team, We are building a community over here, boy. A lot of things coming for Go Team. If you support this channel, you enjoy my videos, you like what I do, hit the join button next to the subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of this community that we building over here. All right. So, Chad, and shout out to Chad, man. I know Chad, like, you know, it's not easy to be able to sometimes discuss differences of opinion through one person talking, another person texting. So please, bro, I know we've, you know, had a couple comments back and forth, but don't feel like I feel any type of way about anything you said, man. I'm not that type of person. I appreciate you commenting. I appreciate your perspectives, even if we disagree. I don't care. We just, you know, have a conversation, bro. All right. So I have a question for you. If a company, you know what, I'm not going to use this camera because too many of y'all be, all right, and y'all feelings about it. Oh, a little bit of coffee left in here. A company said, Terry, we would like to send you this mug. You don't owe us anything for it. Is it free? So, chat, let me know right now how you feel about this. If a company sent me this cup, does that, and I didn't pay for it, does that make it free? Comment in the chat. I got 10 seconds. I'm waiting. 55 people in here. I want to see 55 comments. Is the mug free? Is the mug free? I'll ask again. If a company sent me this cup and I didn't pay for it, is it free? Somebody please let me know. Yes, it's free. Not free if you have to promote it. If they don't pay me, it's free. Come on, keep going. A couple more people. Let me know. No, it's not free. I'm going to get back to that in a second. Come on. A couple more people. Let me know what you think. Chat, let me know. Is the mug free? It's free for you, not for them. Facts. Yes, it's free. Yes, it's free. Do they expect you to promote it? If not, then it's free. For free for you, but not for the company. It's free advertising for them if I play along. Good. If they want something in return, it's not free. Again, Miss Oya, I hope I said that right. This is the comment that I'm looking for. No. Let's go back to Miss Oya. Okay. And also, y'all, I know a lot of us on Instagram and all this stuff. Y'all see my Instagram handle on the screen. Can you pull out can you go on Instagram right quick and just hit follow for me if you haven't already? Join me there too, please. Nothing is free. Thank you. Nothing in this world is free. Okay, let's go back to this comment because this is what no, not this comment. It was a good comment, but I'm not looking for this comment. It's where did her comment just go? Hold up. L, 55 viewers, 0 likes. We up to 60 viewers now. It better be 60 likes, y'all. Just smash the like button. Okay, I'm looking for Miss Oya's comment. If they want something in return, it's not free. Now let's step all the way back. Smash the like button. Hit the join button and join Go Team. And make sure you hit me up on Instagram. I really don't be on Twitter like that no more. But on Instagram, please join me. And let's get back to Miss Sawyer's comments. If they want something in return, it's not free. Let me ask y'all something. Why would a company send me this mug? Do you think it's because they're freaking bored? They got nothing better to do? Maybe they just had excess stock. Felt tight shirt TerryWarfield was the best person to send it to. Or do they realize that tight shirt TerryWarfield has 84,000 people that are subscribed to him that may potentially be interested in this mug? Okay. The company's, it's not free, y'all. And I wish you would stop saying this. You guys sent the free product. No, I didn't. They sent this because they want access to something. That means that they're expecting an exchange. That's not free. So when people be like, oh, Terry, you get all these free cameras and all these free lenses, do you think they're just sending it to me for no reason? Or do they want access to something that I have? They want access to an audience that I have, which means it's not free. If it were free, they would send everybody one. It's not free. If I didn't put the blood, sweat, tears, days, months, weeks, years of filming, editing, working, uploading, negotiating, all that stuff, they would not be sending me anything. I've built something that they want access to. It's not free. I can't stand when people like, you get all this stuff for free. It's not for free. You can't call it free. You want to know why? Because I have 5 years of YouTube videos. I run a whole business from this. It's not free. On top of that, the other thing y'all don't realize is this stuff is part of their marketing budget. It ain't costing them nothing. So it's not free. They sent something because hopefully they're expecting that they might get a return on it. So everything that I have that brand sent me is not free. They get something out of it. It's not free. An exchange of value happened. Whatever that value is, an exchange of value happened. Having a hard time seeing this. Back to the chat. Yeah, you can't call something trash but be giving real constructive criticism. That is an insult. Tight shirt Terry the GOAT. Man, I ain't the GOAT. Stop it. I appreciate you though. Quality of my live stream is solid. Thank you, man. We just using the tools we got. Yeah, y'all gotta do better, man. Like the stream and all that stuff, please. It's just annoying that people criticize free content. My man said it. Besides the fact that you paying for YouTube Premium, you got to watch this for free, bruh. Free. The fact that people are so hypercritical over getting free content to watch is wild. You are getting to watch all of this for free. Free. You paid nothing for it. So the fact that people get so mad and entitled over videos, whether you agree with it or like it or not, that you got to watch for free is beyond me. People watch stuff on Amazon Prime that they're paying for. If they don't like you, think they going on there writing a negative. I mean, I guess some people do, but not like YouTuber, not like YouTube viewers. Anyways, For instance, right now I'm debating between Ace Pro 2 and Action 5 Pro, but my case usage will be for vlogs and not necessarily action. Still debating. Chad, my video on this, which is sponsored by the way, and I disclosed it at the beginning. DJI paid me to make this video. Insta360 sent me their camera, and DJI sent me their camera. And the first thing I said in the video, however, I told DJI I was not willing to make this video if I cannot be honest about this video. I'm not going to intentionally leave things out that the Ace Pro 2 is better than the Action 5 1 and vice versa. I just don't roll like that. If we can't agree on that, no freaking deal. And of course, DJI, because they're amazing, said yes. And if you want my honest opinion, I would get Action 5 Pro if I were you. It's not perfect. I'm not saying that the Ace Pro 2 isn't good, but it costs more. And the lack of 8-bit is severely disappointing. I could care less about 8K on the action camera. If they would have put 10-bit in this, then hey, the Ace Pro 2 is still fire. This is probably my camera of choice for moto vlogging because of wider field of view and the fact that you can use gestures, so you can like put your hand up and start and stop recording, which is very useful for me if I'm on a bike, you know. But overall, I still pick the Action 5. For the longer battery life, this baby will run for 3 hours on one battery. It's got 48 gigs of internal storage. It's got 10-bit log footage, dual OLED touchscreens. Like, it is a solid, and it's cheaper than the Action. It's cheaper than Ace Pro 2. If I had to pick between one, I would pick Action 5 Pro. But for somebody who might not care about color grading, you know, Insta360 has perks too. Flip up screen, gestures, wider field of view. It's got a dash cam mode on it. It definitely handles low light better, including flaring and reflections and stuff like that. But, you know, both cameras are fire. Kofi in the build. Hey, not all heroes wear capes. Not all heroes wear capes.
Oh, y'all, guess what? Oh, my fan cut off. Hold on. The fan died. No. Okay. We should be back.
All right, we back. So my fan died because I didn't charge it. Hold on. Oh, because that's gonna keep dying if I don't fix this problem right away. Make haste. Where's my Osmo Pocket when you need it? Hold up. Gotta make some changes. Anyways, this must be my indication that it's time to end this live stream, okay? See, this is what happened to Shills, okay? We was rolling, where we at? An hour and 30 minutes. Everything was fine until the freaking fan died on the ZVE1, and now it's overheating. I got my A7R5 here. I could switch it out if y'all would be a little patient. Just hold on one second. No, it's gonna take me like 2 minutes. Lumix S9 would have done that. Wouldn't have done that. Yes, it would have, because it overheat too. Action 4 is still kicking hard. Yep, still love it. All right. I'm going to answer two more. 56. What are my goals for the channel in 2025 and what type of content? We're going to leave it with this, okay? Actually, let me read this. It ain't ever free. Thank you. Let's end it on Jason Morris's. Shout out to Jason's comment before this camera dies again. What are my goals for my channel in 2025 and the type of content? My goal for the year of 2025 is to take control back on my channel. What I mean by that is I'm super grateful for all the brand partnerships I have. But I find lately, because this is what I do for a living, I have to make the decision on, should I make videos that get me paid, or do I make videos that help me build my audience? It died again.
Hold on. Let me switch. Give me 1 minute. Don't leave. Don't leave, y'all. Almost there. About to be back in business. Hold up. This is what happens to shills. Don't leave. Be back up in 1 minute. All right, hold up. All right, we back. We back. Let me switch the mic back.
Okay, we back. Crisis averted. Whew. All right. So if you get the ZVE1, oh my God, what happened here? Wait, what happened here? If you get the ZVE1, if you get the little fan for it, you got to make sure it's charged before you use it. Okay? Had to switch to the A7R5. I'm sure y'all enjoyed that. But let's get back to my goals for this channel and wrap up this conversation on shilling. So, as I was saying, in 2025, although I appreciate all of the brand partnerships I have, and I'm very grateful that companies like to work with me, that they're willing to pay me. I love all that. But one thing I noticed is that I'm way too dependent on brands paying me for videos. If all the brands stopped paying me right now, where would I be? I would be sitting in the water, okay? Because this is what I do full time. So my goal for 2025 is to still work with all of the brands that I love. There's certain brands that I love working with. DJI, I love working with Artlist and Sony, and Lumix. That's just to name a few of them. But my goal is to take some of that control back. I don't want to be dependent on making sure that I make videos that brands want or I don't get paid. That's not a position I want to be in. So this is the reason why we launched Go Team. We launched channel memberships to try to leverage the people that like what I do, that are willing to support what I do. And I'm very grateful and appreciative for the people that are. And that means a lot. So this year is all about, how do I get control back while still maintaining my brand relationships, but not being in a position where I don't get paid if I'm not making sponsor videos. So that's my goal. And whether that means, me leaning more into channel memberships and giving value to my audience. And I hate saying that. I hate saying my audience. It's like when you go and your friend owns a store and they gotta let everybody know, this is my store. I'm gonna go to my store today. Or with people that have employees, I gotta let my employees I gotta tell them the news. My employees. I hate that. So please just realize that I'm only saying my audience for lack of other terms to define it, right? But that's a major goal for the year. I missed so many comments. Colors look way better. A7R5 gang. Hey, A7R5 is goated. While Terry's distracted. Who wants to see Terry in the crop top? Get out of here, man. Oh, man. This is why I want everybody to buy Cam a pack of Asian ramen. Yeah, I should have just threw an ad on this joint. That's what I should have did. Yeah, we got some legends in the chat. I'm going to be honest. What type of live stream app do I use? This is ECAMM Live. So if you have a Mac, one thing, I mean, OBS is great, man, but it takes a lot of technical know-how. OBS is super simple to use. You can set up different, you know, scenes. You can bring people in. You can do all this stuff through ECAMM, but it only works on Mac. If you have a Mac, hit the link in the description and try it out for free for 14 days. Insta360 got mad at my Action 5 comparison. Well, they ain't gonna like mine either, because I kept it straight. And the fact that they didn't put 10-bit in this camera is wild. I use the Pocket 3 in replace of the Sony ZV-E1. Absolutely. If you don't need photos or more controls, you know, and dials, Pocket 3 all the way. Action 4, yep, I will not get rid of my Action 4. Honestly, A7R5 never overheats, so I'm just gonna start using that moving forward. S9 would have overheated for sure. Oh, you know what? With the S9, you can't even live stream with it. You can't do USB webcam with it, so it wouldn't have happened on the S9, period. And I pointed that out in my videos, and guess what? People still call me a shill. Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't entertain Cam. What's that fan cost so we don't buy? It's not even a fan that was the issue. The fact is I didn't charge it. So when I went to California like 3 weeks ago, David Manning gave me his fan, and it's got a cooler on the back of it, and I never charged it. So, you know. Now, while it was on, ran perfect. My ZV-E1 has never ran for an hour and a half before. So, it works. All right, this is what I want to leave y'all with. I want to read the definition of shill again. A shill is an accomplice of a hawker, gambler, swindler who acts as an enthusiast to entice or encourage others. So every time y'all call a content creator a shill, you're calling us an accomplice to a hawker, gambler, or swindler. I'm not any of those things. I'm a lot of things. I'm not any of those. Also, just because I got paid to make a video does not make me dishonest. Also, just because I got paid to make a video and I didn't give you the information you were looking for doesn't make me dishonest. Also, if I got paid to make a video and I said something that might have been an opinion that you didn't agree with, doesn't make me dishonest. Prime example, I think the Lumix S9, even with its flaws, is a fantastic camera. Just because we don't agree on that doesn't make me dishonest. It just means we have a difference of opinion. We place value in different things. And as viewers, just like we are held to this responsibility, that we must do this, that, and the third. Well, as a viewer, you also must be prudent, do your due diligence, and watch more than one person and realize that this person, even though they got paid, could just have a difference of opinion. And if you are that upset that I got paid and I didn't present you with every single piece of little information that you require, perhaps, maybe you should start your own YouTube channel and do it the right way. Because as content creators, we make these videos for you and you get to watch them for free. Just because I got paid doesn't mean that you don't get to watch it for free. You still get to watch it for free. And if you don't like it, the solution is just to go find another video. So, ran over. I guess you could say I'm just shilling. Just shilling. If that's what you want to call us. Neither here nor there, y'all. I appreciate everybody that came through to hang out for this live stream. We're almost at 2 hours. Ryan just put something amazing on the screen. A person is responsible for their money and where it goes. Do your research and make an informed decision. You don't go buy a car based off of one person's review. You don't go buy anything based off of one person's review. And if you should, you shouldn't. You should be being a responsible adult. And if you don't trust anybody's opinion, go buy it yourself and formulate your own opinion on it. Thank you to everybody who has stayed for the stream. Thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody. When you listen to yourself in your ear and there's an audio delay and you're trying to still speak, it messes with you, makes you jumble words together. But I appreciate all y'all who gave super chats. Shout out to our channel members. Go team. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all hit me up on IG, bro and sis. I'm having a hard time growing over there. So make sure that you go on there and just hit that follow button for me if you haven't already. I appreciate all of y'all. And if you haven't already, if you would like to support the channel, use the links in the description. And also, if you really want to support the channel, hit the join button next to the subscribe button to become a channel member and support TerryWarfield. Shout out to Go Team. And I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I don't think I missed any comments. Probably did, but you know, stuff happens. And that's it, y'all. So until next time, I'm gonna be around here shilling. Piece of chicken grease. Much love, y'all. Be thankful, stay blessed, be humble, be grateful for everything in your life because you didn't have to have it. And do not let material things and money change who you are as a person, because just as God giveth, he can take it away. All right. Much love. I will talk to y'all later. Be safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And make sure your coffee is hot and fresh. Peace.